Example number 1. We're going to find negative 2x squared, which is a monomial. In parentheses, we have our polynomial, which is 3x squared minus 7x plus 10. Whenever we have a monomial to the left of our polynomial, what we need to do is make sure that we distribute this monomial, which is negative 2x squared, to everything inside that parenthesis. So I start by distributing it to the first term of the polynomial. So negative 2x squared times positive 3x squared. Negative 2 times 3 will give us negative 6. X squared times x squared becomes x to the fourth. The reason it becomes x to the fourth is because we are multiplying two variables that are the same, so we add the exponent. Then we distribute negative 2x squared to that second term. Negative times a negative becomes a positive. 2x squared times 7x, remember this is to the first, there's an invisible 1. Negative 2x squared times negative 7x squared becomes positive 14x to the third. Then I distribute negative 2x squared times 10. Negative times a positive is a negative, and 2x squared times 10 is 20x squared. Example number 2. I'm going to simplify. And this is going to be 4 times 3d squared plus 5d, close parentheses, minus d, open parentheses, d squared minus 7d plus 12, close parentheses. Whenever I have a monomial to the left of a parentheses and a number, the same thing, I distribute that number or that monomial to everything inside that parentheses. When I say distribute, that means it's multiplying. 4 times 3d squared. This is 12d squared. 4 times 5d is 20d. And then I have another monomial, which is negative d. I have to distribute it to everything inside that second polynomial. Negative times a positive is a negative. D times d squared is d to the third. Then I distribute this negative d times negative 7d. Negative times a negative becomes positive. D times 7d is 7d squared. Negative d times positive 12 is negative 12d. Am I done here? No, I'm not done. I actually have to combine my like terms. But for me, it's a little easier if I make sure that I rewrite my terms in descending order based on that variable. So I look for the biggest exponent. So my biggest exponent is negative d to the third. So I'm writing that one down. I'm going to cross it out so I don't have to worry about it. Then I have 12d. So plus 12d. I mean d squared, cross that out, I have plus 7d squared, cross this one out, and then we just have d's left. So plus 20d minus 12d. So that will make it easier. So now, I have nothing to combine negative d to the third, so I just rewrite that, negative d to the third, but I can combine 12d and 7d, or 12d squared plus 7d squared. This is going to give me plus 19d squared, and I can also combine 20d minus 12d, and 20d minus 12d is the same thing as positive 8d. Example number 3. We're going to solve 4x. I have x parentheses, x minus 12, close parentheses, plus x times x plus 2 plus 25. This is equal to 2x times x plus 5 minus 15. When I have a variable or a number to the left of the parentheses, I need to make sure I distribute that to everything inside that parenthesis. So x times x will give me x squared. X times negative 12 will give me negative 12x. Then I have another variable here. X times x, positive x squared. X times 2, positive 2x. And I have this 25 by itself, so I just rewrite it. Plus 25 is equal to, on the right, I have positive 2x to the left of this parenthesis. So I distribute it inside. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 5 is positive 10x. And since negative 15 is by itself, just rewrite this. Now I look for things that I can combine. Since I have x squared here and x squared here, I can combine them. The variables are the same and the exponents are the same. Therefore, I can just add that invisible 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Can't forget that x squared. Then I have negative 12x and positive 2x. Negative 12x plus 2x is negative 10x. And since 25 is by itself, I just rewrite that. This is equal to, I can't combine this with anything here. So I just rewrite it, 2x squared plus 10x minus 15. I'm trying to solve for x. So the first thing I'm going to do is work with those 2x squareds. So in order to bring them all to one side, I'm going to subtract 2x squared. The reason I'm subtracting, I want to make this equal to 0. So this is a positive. The opposite of positive is a negative. So I subtract 2x squared on both sides. When I subtract them, 2x squared minus 2x squared cancels out. So I have negative 10x plus 25 is equal to 2x squared minus 2x squared cancel out again. And then I have 10x minus 15. I'm trying to solve for x, so I always move or work with the smallest x. In this case, negative 10x is smaller than 10x. So I'm going to add 10x on both sides of the equal sign. Negative 10x plus 10x cancels out. I can bring down this 25. This is equal to 10x plus 10x, which is 20x minus 15. And since I'm trying to solve for x, I now add 15 on both sides. (25 plus 15 is 40, equal to 20x. Negative 15 plus 15 cancels out. And to solve 20x for x, since 20 and x are being multiplied, the opposite of multiplication is division. So we divide each side by 20. 40 divided by 20 is 2. 20x divided by 20 is 1x, or just x.